Perfect Average Golfers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Austin, Texas, as today we're traveling a little bit further east of the city to play a golf course that looks absolutely pristine. We're out playing Lost Pines Golf Club, part of a Hyatt Resort and Spa. Like I said, it looks pretty pure. Let's get out there, see how we shoot from the tips at Lost Pines. Privileged Golfers, I'm Alan, back with you guys, traveling still for work, so we're gonna try to play some really awesome golf courses. And we got one today for you, Lost Pines Golf Club. It's gonna be a fun one, 7,300 yards from the tips, so it's a big one, and it rates pretty high, and the slope's pretty high, so we gotta bring our A game today. We're just gonna dig right on in, so, you know, it's gonna be a fun one. Thanks for the support and the love so far. Let's take a look to see what we get out of Austin, Texas golf. We'll catch you guys right here on the first tee. All right, stepping up to hole number one, dogleg to the right here, par 4. Bunkers on the right side corner. Makes driver a little scary, but we're still gonna trust it. It's gonna kind of play it just off the inside part of the leftmost bunker of this complex. Here we go, let's have a good day. All right, we did the little tree trimming right there. Took some of the speed off, but it still put us in the fairway. It didn't stop it enough. Got about 170. But a little bit of helping wind, and I don't really know what's up there. So we're taking 8 iron just off the right side, kind of right over these bunkers here. Let's see what we get today. A little left of intended, little draw, wind kind of pushed it, but we'll see what we get from there. Solid roll. My 10-10. Let's go. Ours to start. Hey, an excellent start. We had ourselves a solid drive, chipped off the tree, decent 8 iron, and 2 good putts. Now we got ourselves another about 420 yard par 4 dogleg to the left this time, up and over this first tree you see towards the back bunker. Is probably gonna be the best target aiming line for us. I don't want to cut off too much to the left because trouble comes into play if we overdraw it. So we're gonna try to take it right up and over this first tree. See what we get. Driver's feeling pretty solid right now. Let's keep that up. Bottom left side of the fairway, that should be fine. Okay, we got about 145 to this pin. It just snuck into the rough off the fairway. There's a ridge, it looks like the pin's just over the top of, so we have to carry that ridge. And I'm thinking about 9 iron, but I'm also afraid that this ball's gonna jump. So we're gonna trust the P-wedge. Might leave us a very difficult 2-putt, but we'll figure it out. Good line. Yeah. Just stayed short of that ridge, so didn't quite carry it enough. Looks like it's rolling kind of down to the front right middle, but overall not bad. Might be a difficult 2-putt, but it's a green in regulation and we like that. Whoa. Yeah, lag putting still feeling real solid from our last round. We like that. Okay, really solid stuff with the putter right now. Par 5 here. Let's see if we can try to get something underneath the intended par score. Driver's out, just taking it straight towards the big long bunker you see in the middle of the fairway. I don't think we can reach it, but there's bunkers all over the place. We got to pick something to aim at. We're just gonna aim at that. See how things go. Feeling solid right now. Hope you guys are enjoying this golf course. It's really, really beautiful. I gotta say, it's really, really pretty. Turn through that one a little too much. Big fairway though. Oh, it got a big kick to the right. Towards that left side of bunkers. Should be okay, I think. May have snuck it in, but we'll take it. Just kind of really oversnapped through that. It's fine, figure it out. Small little swing change for us. We're trying to get the weight a little bit further back towards our heels when we set up for drivers. So we may get some of those big old snappy pulls. Just trying to get a good feel for more concentrated balance. So let's move on. All right, we did just stay short of the bunker, just barely. About a 300 yard approach here though, 600 yard par 5, so we're not gonna get there. 7 woods out, just over not the first bunker, but the second of the fairway. Hopefully leave us 58-degree pitch and putt from there. Oh, stop. Okay. Yeah, just on the left side. Saw it rolling though, so it should be okay. It's not ideal. Just kind of got that big old hook going on with this 7 wood again. And that's something we really got to figure out. Let's go get it. Hold it left. Just on the back left of the green over there. It's all right. Kind of had that sneaking a little bit. All right, not ideal. First 3 putt of the day though, it's okay. Okay, long par 3 here. Got about 220 down to about 218, 215. I'm liking 4-iron. Felt like really good with it on the range. So we're gonna try to give this thing its all. Nice, solid contact, a little draw. We're a little into the wind, so like maybe 7 wood is okay, but this pin looks kind of back. So we're just gonna trust the 4-iron. If we're chip and putt, we chip and putt. It's a long hole. Oh, it's pulling everything. All right, we'll see what's over there. Okay, this little weight shift balance thing that we're doing is causing some big pulls. So I've just gotta figure that out a little bit. Ooh. That's a really, really impressive save. We love that. Well, we found where all the yardage is on this course. It's in these 3 holes. 600-yard par 5, 230-yard par 3, 600-yard par 5. Driver's out. Just there's bunkers on the right side of this fairway. So I want to stay a little bit left of that. More space left than there is right. So keep that in the back of our mind. And let's get driver out there nice and straight. A little helping wind is an encouragement as well. Let's go. Drop left side, nice bounce forward. Tee landed perfectly upright. Let's go. All right, there's absolutely no way you get to this hole in 2 because I don't think you can even see the green from here. We just got 6-iron, playing this layup to this next fairway. It's kind of like a big fairway here, big fairway there, then a shot to the green. I think you could take as much as like a 200-yard shot, but I just don't know what's up there. So we're gonna lay it back a little bit. We're gonna have a shot into the green regardless, so we don't need to be pushing distances, trying to maximize these shots fully. Just playing safe, playing smart. 6-iron. Really clean. Yeah, really, really clean. Pulled. All right, we got a putt. It's a good roll. All right, got a little bit of a shorter par 3 here, front pin. Really pretty with this little rock formation and the lake in front, but really that doesn't come into play unless we hit a really bad one. I was playing about a 153-ish number to this front pin, so we got 9-iron. Wind is shifting just a touch. It's hard to tell if it's hurting or helping, but it's not blowing very hard, so. Got a nice little easy 9. Hopefully put ourselves right on the middle of the green. It'd be nice if we could produce like just a little bit of a fade here, just a small one. See if the ball can sit nice for us. That's hit very well, and it's really good. Be a good number. Be a good number. Ooh. I think it just rolled from behind the pin down that slope. That was hit extremely well. We love that. That's nice. Okay, another little tricky par 4 here, not particularly long, but another split fairway to green situation with trees out there where we could really only take an easy 3 wood. It might even be 7 wood, but we're gonna trust the 3 wood because I'm just not feeling super confident in the shot shape we're producing with the 7. So let's see what we get. Wind's a little into as well, so we shouldn't have to worry about distance of this 3 wood too much. That should be a nice 58-degree in. So straight towards these 2 trees in the middle of the fairway. Here we go. Big old hooks, but that's gonna be fine, I think. Yeah, it's kind of rolled left down the fairway. Should be a nice little landing spot over there. Got these big old toe pulls. Gotta figure that out. Oh, it's really nice. That looks really nice. Great swing, love it. Yeah, this will play. Just from right over there in that little collar. Yeah, let's make it to bed. That's a comfortable 3. All right, par 4 here, dog leg to the left, big bunker on the left-hand side. We do not want to be in that. So there's another one that's a little bit on the top side of the right part of the fairway. It's gonna be our target aiming line. Got driver, wind's a little into, plus it's an upsloped fairway, so I don't think we're gonna get a ton of roll out here to really approach it. Let's account for the draw. So we're gonna kind of start this ball maybe a little bit closer towards that collection of trees on the right-hand side of this bunker. Here we go. Really solid 3, by the way. Really nice. Yeah, bounce left. I got a little bit of a blind shot here getting over this bunker. You have to cut that a little off the heel. Drive didn't go particularly far, 270 or so. We got about 5 iron, 195 is what we're looking for here. It's just right over this bunker. It's gonna be a blind shot for you guys, but there's a little tiny treetop that I can see. That's kind of the target aiming line. If we're right, that's okay. Probably gonna be an up and down opportunity here. That looks really good, line-wise. Might be a little short right, but that's great contact. All right, hole number 9, par 4 here. We've got a lot more space left than there looks. We got driver out. We're still a little into the wind. The wind's not heavy though today. It's really casual, gentle wind, so shouldn't really take away too much distance. We're looking at a line just on the right side of this first tree by the ladies' tee box. Again, there's a lot more space left than there looks. If we get this ball too far right, we will put ourselves kind of on an upslope in the rough, which we don't want. So driver swing, kind of, I got a window in mind. Let's see if we can hit it. Right there. Yeah, absolutely perfect. That is the exact window I wanted. Aggressive. Oh, just stayed on. That slope was coming into play pretty quick. That was an aggressive line. Didn't mean to push it that far left, but we got a putt. Oh, a lot more left than I thought there would be. Oh, almost lifted. Hole number 10, dog leg to the left here, big par 4, 470 or so. Driver's out, just want to keep it to the right side of this first bunker. It's going to be a high iron in from there. Big one. See what we get. Keep it nice and smooth. All right, we hit this a little bit too good. We not only carried this bunker that's on the left-hand side, but we kind of pushed it into this other fairway. So now we got to get through this little gap. We're just going to take a nice little punchy P wedge, chip it up through, stay underneath the branches, and then hopefully play for par from there. Not ideal, but that's a great drive that we just, took a little bit too much distance with, which is not a bad problem to have. Yeah, exactly the way we do that. Should probably be a full wedge and a putt. We're vibing. Might as well do our little front 9 update here for you guys while we're heading to the ball. This is a beautiful golf course. The staff has been really friendly, which you always love to see. Again, this is a golf course that is a part of a resort and spa. So you do have that level of accommodation that comes with it. You also have that level of price that comes with it. But this whole complex is just really tucked out of the way, off the highway, a really pretty good distance away from Austin. So it definitely feels like you've traveled away from the city itself. So really love it a lot so far. It's a challenging golf course. We're playing really well though. So we're taking advantage of how we're playing. And yeah, I definitely would recommend coming coming out here if you have not done so already. It feels like almost like a hidden gem. It's a Sunday when I'm playing. I'm by myself. There's only 2 people in front of me. There's only 2 people behind me, I think. So pretty open out here. Love it. Having a lot of fun. Let's go hit this approach shot. Looks good if it's a good number. Oh, it is. Wow. We love that. Oh, I thought it was gonna keep moving. Leveled out, we take that. Big par save. All right, short par 4 here, which, not gonna lie, has the enticing element of trying to go for it because this fairway gets cut by a creek along its right side, but all you need is about 190 yards and you only have about 100 yards in. And the further up the fairway you go, the more slope you deal with, and I think it just depends on what angle you want to this pin. We got a front left pin position though, so we're just gonna go 4-iron, middle of the fairway. We may hit one for fun for driver. We'll see, just to see, because it definitely is reachable, so we'll see. Let's just start with the smart play though. Yeah, nice flat part of the fairway. We like that. All right, I was gonna hit driver, but the guys that are behind me started rolling up to the green, and one of the Rangers earlier did kind of give me a little bit of trouble with the camera, which is unfortunate considering that we're playing great golf and we're not holding people off, obviously. So we didn't bother hitting it. Got 74 yards left at the 58 degree. For what it's worth, I don't think taking driver is worth it. It's just everything falls down to this creek so heavy, so you'd have to really get it all the way down to the green. Probably not worth it. 74, 58 degree. A little long, it's fine. Oh, it's not. It's just really good. It's just, thank you, sir. That's just a great shot. Proved by the group in front of me. Here we go. All right, par 3 here, mid 180s, about 186 to the pin, but there's a little bit of hurt, I would say about 4 or 5 yards worth of hurting wind. So we're gonna take the 5-iron and try to play, hopefully, like, I wanna play a little fade with this, but we haven't really been able to produce fades on command all that well, so we're not gonna do anything too crazy, just gonna hopefully play a bit more of a straight ball. We're gonna think about a fade, hopefully it sits nice if we do hit one, and we'll be at a good spot, we'll see. Okay, good distance, not the cleanest contact. We take it. Are we kidding? What is that? Wow. No way. That's okay, one of those rounds. All right, par 5 here. Everything is bigger in Texas is what they say, especially the par 5s apparently. 635 yards. We have yet to play a par 5 underneath 600 yards. Crazy scenes. You definitely see where they get their distance on the 7,300. It's here on these par 5s. Driver's out. We wanted to stay just a little bit on the right side of this tree in the middle of the fairway. So we're gonna try to hopefully take something just inside the tree. With driver, we're not gonna get there in 2. So let's just keep it nice and smooth. Yep. I will say this little stance and setup and balance feel change that we've got going on right now is causing me to launch the ball a lot higher, which I like. I like the height that I'm getting out of driver right now. Maybe we can min-max it just a touch more, but at the moment, we're not gonna think about changing too much. Just wanna lock in this feel because we're driving the ball real well today. Love it, let's go on, let's hit it. Maybe get there in 2. All right, I have to make a little decision here because there's a creek that actually kind of comes into play right by where the green would be, and it slopes kind of off this bunker down. So we're just gonna take a 4-iron, about 215, 220 yard shot. Hopefully it settles just before that creek. We got a pitch and a putt. 7 wood, I think, would be normally the call, but I just don't want to risk it here. So 4-iron it is, nice and smooth. Yeah, that's where I wanted to put it, so hopefully that rolls down to the right a little bit. Gotta sit a little, I think. That's still pretty good. This 75-yard range has been really good for us today. It's gotta come left. Wow. All right. Cars on 635 yard par fives we take. Okay, that's a really solid stretch of holes right there. Got ourselves hole 14, about 400 yards. But this opening drive, I don't think we really want driver. I'm afraid of it rolling a little bit too long if we catch it perfect. So we're gonna take 3-wood, play a little bit further back, just up the left-hand side. Whole fairway likes to tilt left to right by the look of it. And then it should just still be a wedge in, whether that be P wedge, 50 degree or 54. So nothing too crazy, just nice and smooth. Get the fairway. Let's keep putting together a score here. Bounce right. See what we get out of that. That's pulled. All right, we found it here in the brush. We've got about 130 left. I think I can get 50 degree up and over this. So we're gonna take the 50 degree to the number, get good contact, hope it misses the tree. Missed it. Oh gosh, that's a great recovery. Really well done. Good recovery, good chip, good putt. Let's go. Okay, kind of a trickier par 4 here. Again, the distance is not particularly long on some of these par 4s, this one included. I like driver, kind of in between these two longer sets of bunkers that you see in the middle of the fairway. Should be fine because it has a big upslope going back to where currently where this guy's golf cart is in the pink shirt. So I think driver should be okay. I think ideally it would be 3-wood, but I just don't like how I'm hitting my woods right now. So we're gonna trust driver, put it up in between those two bunkers, give ourselves an easy wedge in. Gotta go. Okay. Hole on the short side, got some decent rollout, but not what we wanted. Oh, just a little bit more mojo. It's a really good end over end putt though. Just didn't get all the way up the hill. Catching cars. We're doing it. All right, we have a tremendously short par 3 off this elevated tee box, playing about a 130 pin number, but the pin is on the backside of the green and anything long looks completely dead. So we're gonna go 54 degree full one and try to keep this just off to the right side of the pin. I just don't wanna really risk putting this ball into a spot where it's gonna be an impossible up and down. So might be a little bit on the short side here. I just don't know if we can get the 54 all the way there, but we're not gonna worry about it. We just want the green on the right side. That's all we're looking for. I was worried about pulling it because we've been pulling these wedges a lot. Ended up going pretty straight and it stayed up just by that red stake. So we're chipping, not bad. Thought that would keep turning down that hill, but nope. Okay. Don't like big 4s on short par 3s, but such is life. All right, 2 to play, 2 tough holes. 470 yard par 4 here, and then like a 590 yard par 5 to finish. We're 1 under. I haven't talked about score at all yet, but boy, I would love to break par on this golf course. We're hitting the ball so well with this new swing thought change. So driver's out, fairway is all we need here. We've been drawing the ball, so try to put a line somewhere up the right side of the fairway. High draw. Screw towards those trees on the left side. Should be fine though. It's hit well, hit hard. I got 171 remaining here on the left side of the fairway, but we have helping wind. It's gusting a little bit. So I like about a 165 number. So we got an 8-iron. Drawing something in off the right, hopefully. Come on. Space over there, just didn't really draw back, caught it a little thin. It's all right. Oh, heck yes. more, friends, one more. Okay, big par fives it's been the name of the game all day today. This one is not over 600 yards, but we are into the wind, so it may as well be. We got driver taking it just to the left side of these bunkers that are deep alongside the back right side of the fairway. I said side a lot of times right there. We have a lake that's guarding here on this green as well, by the way. So we do not need to do anything too crazy here. Just play to get on in 3, as it has been all day. Come on. Oh, it's rocketed. Okay. It's in play fine. It's just the right side of those bunkers. That was hit very, very well. I was thinking, the grass is real wispy right here. We got like plenty of room. We're just gonna take 5-iron though. Put this ball up kind of hopefully towards that bunker. See how this comes out. This grass is real, this lies real weird. Clean. Okay, wedge in from there. Yeah, another little bit of a pull again. We got a putt. It's a long one. Decent, just big snap. Come on! First time breaking par. Let's go. Wow. What a round. What else can you really say? This was an unbelievably awesome golf course. So glad that we made the choice to come out and play this golf course. Gosh, this little swing change, this little balance change in the stance is going a long way with everything. Driver, approach shots, and even a small different feel in putter. And we're playing some great golf, friends. First time breaking par, you gotta leave a sub for that. The channel might need to rename. But now let's not get used to it. It's probably not gonna happen all that often, but for a first time, wow, feels unbelievable. Lost Pines here in Austin, Texas. What a treat, what an awesome golf course. Big shout out to the staff here. Super, super friendly from start to finish. Also, I heard a lot of them did come through and sub, so if you guys work at the golf course, please leave a comment. This was an absolute treat. You guys made this feel super, super special, so. Wow, what a round of golf that is. Make sure you sub. We got a couple more rounds in Charlotte to finish off the year before we start to get a little bit too cold. We do have a number of other places we're gonna be traveling to. We've got LA, New Orleans, and we still have Phoenix potentially before we start jumping into 2025. So make sure you sub right now, whether you're trying to break 100, 90, or 80, or maybe par. Till the next point, make sure you stay perfectly average. Bye-bye.